9. Man, action. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's DMTombstone Belts here with another episode of DMTombstone Live, a live stream for you guys. And it's shocking, I know, like on a Monday, Haven't done that one in a while since I was recuperating from my surgery. So, yeah, it's the first time I'm doing it on a Monday, and I know around this time, I usually may have thought of doing it around noon, but, who knows. But yeah, I am just waiting for my package to arrive, and stuff like that. Still waiting on it. It's supposed to arrive today, and it's saying from 2:30 to 4 or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It may arrive before. It may arrive before I end this live stream. I do know I want to probably do a live stream, and by the time it does arrive, I may do a separate video on that. Uh, just to fill in the time and you know, but yeah, so hope you guys are watching this live stream are going to enjoy. And in fact, I'm going to be right back. I'm thirsty. Hello. I'm back. It was just giving myself something to drink and checking outside. God forbid you do a live stream and your package arrives and yet you're not there to know if it's there or not because risk of porch pirates and stuff like that. I mean, I don't live in a bad neighborhood. Luckily enough, we have no problem with porch pirates. But I know that could be a hassle for some people, especially live in neighborhoods where it's a high thing happening, and especially if you're a belt collector like me, these thing out there, next thing someone takes it, oh, I'd be pissed. But yeah, if you guys are aware, when it comes to DMTombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored, and whatever happens, happens. And I'd send links out to Dex and, of course, a guy named Jonathan Michael. We've seen him before on our stream, and I obviously am wondering if they're up to par to want to join the chat today. And if not, Well, again, it's a Monday, and a lot of people could be busy in that, and if not, you know, hey, more fun for me. And plus, two guys, just it's just to fill in the time before for my package to arrive, and then when it does arrive, I'm gonna do another video on the regular video on the channel where I unbox and review what I got and stuff like that. Yeah. And if you can hear any noise in the background, it's just just ignore it because I'm just trying to watch a movie. I've been, watching movies since I've been bored. Yeah. So maybe the chances are you may not hear it in the background, but if you do, just know and I'm just watching a movie. No copyrights, infringement intended. Because after all, I'm just, bored, and two, I just don't know I I'm allowed, what noises are allowed, and that before I get, like copyright strike or something like that. But that's why I put the TV a little low so you don't hear it, just in case, because YouTube could hit down on me hard if I just start watching Disney movies or something like that. Who knows? And I hear the wind starting to pick up, a storm outside. I mean, if you guys hear, that's the wind chimes outside my room, that's right next to the shed, because the shed's right outside my window. And that's the wind chimes blowing around in there. And I can hear it literally. Yeah, so the wind's starting to pick up and all that. And I'm just wonder what time. I mean, that's there, 'cause I don't know what time they pick up. But I do need to talk about Hassan going for it. I ain't just say like go to Hassan about how he does shipping. Because last couple times he did it with DHL. This time he did with UPS, and UPS I talked about like how it had some delays due to the weather and that. And now I'm just waiting for them to arrive because I know they said it was coming today. Because if they do more delays, I'm going to be really pissed. This time is far past the weather delays and that they have here. But I did talk to Hassan before last night as well. Shout out to that guy; he does great work. Hmm. I almost want to go out and check out for a minute. Uh, Give me 1 second, guys. Uh, well, just checking outside. Still nothing. And yeah, it's actually snowing outside, or like frozen rain. A little mixture of both, like frozen rain and snow. And that's really getting me ticked off. You know, not that the package hasn't arrived yet. I mean, still got a couple hours before that. But just the fact I'm living here in Michigan, I think we had warm weather for a little while, and now it's starting to get cold again, and that's really starting to get on my nerves. In fact, I'm almost going to check something out. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock now, and it's saying it was a show like now because they were saying that my package would arrive from 2:30 to 4:30. It being 3 o'clock now means it should be here any time from now to the next 90 minutes. Now I'm gonna be really ticked off, you know. But yeah. So oh yeah. Well, of course tonight there's Monday Night Raw happening tonight. At least luckily I'm home to watch it, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch it out in my living room or I'm gonna watch it on my phone. Uh, Diana Pina. I don't know if that's your name. I don't know if I said it right. If I didn't, I apologize. Hi, how are you, Diana or something like that, or Diana? But yeah, how are you? Good to know you're part of the live stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so like I said, about updates going on. Like I'm as well waiting for because I got more stones in the mail as well. To get, I mean, say I'm off work for a little while, so now I'll be trying to get more of my belts restoned. Like the red universal, I want to get that one finished off because all that's left is the W on that one, and and of course there's the my undisputed championship. I need to go. I mean, that's cool. Thank you. Like I said, I've been starting. I've already started on restoning on this one, mostly on the side plates. Mostly, I'm pretty sure I need to look to see if I can find rounded cubic zirconias on Amazon or no, on eBay, like I do with square ones. Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna occasionally go in and out, check and see if the package arrives. And when it does, obviously, guys, let me know if you want me to unbox it live for you guys here on the stream, or should I just do a video of unboxing it and then post it on my channel? As I've been waiting to try to do a video about that. But updates of what's going on, guys. So obviously, I'm off work for the next couple weeks, and I have been filing for unemployment now. And they're talking about so so yeah, so as far as I know, it could be for the next 2 weeks or maybe more. As far as I'm knowing, chances are it's going to be more. But if it is just 2 weeks, at least knowing that the next 2 weeks, I'm going to try to see if I do as many videos and live streams as I can. Yeah, and I know probably after this live stream, I'm going to probably get myself something to eat. Because I know majority of my live streams, you guys just don't want me to sit here and just, eat and answer chats and stuff like that. So I'm going to constantly do stuff. I know you all probably want to see more for live streams, because like hey, I'm a guy who has belts in the background. Like I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys want to see them, but then again, you have probably seen them before in my recent videos on my channel. If you haven't looked them up, check them out. I've touched up some of them, like the hardcore belt. I've repainted the globe on it because I think the globe on it was just a tad bit too dark. And then just waiting for Stone to come in. Hey, Pez, how are you? It's good to see you again after yesterday. Hey, how are you? So yeah, as far as I know, I'm just chilling, relaxing out in my home. There's a storm going on outside of this wall. But sorry, guys. I thought I'd try to do like a rhyme thing with like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I don't know why I was doing that. It's stupid. But yeah, but right now it's snowing outside. Well, it was a little bit because it's a little cold today. Was out there getting the mail, and but there was nothing in the mail. Probably see why my ears look so red. It's like I'm trying to hear noise. It's like I hear outside like rumblings and stuff. I'm thinking that's like the mail truck and that. Hey, just getting back from the grocery shopping. Oh, you do well. Funny, you do grocery shoppings on Mondays. Normally, I do those like the day I get paid, which is usually on Thursdays or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's good to know that people do grocery shopping. At least the afternoon. But oh, guys, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. Sorry, guys, I had to go outside and fix bit of the side of my house after all the wind was blowing it down. And you guys believe this? Believe this shit. Where's the? You look it out there in between the. Let me see. You guys can see it is snowing like a mother out there. You gotta be careful. Don't want to knock down the money in the bank briefcase. Monday, Tuesday are my days off. Oh, well, right now my days off for the next 2 weeks, straight up Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, or yeah. Still waiting on the package to arrive, stuff like that. I need another refill. Sorry about this, guys. Be right back. Yeah, my apologies, people. Yeah. And the good news is at least I get Tuesday. At least got a couple Tuesdays in order to watch NXT. I had to recap them on YouTube because apparently when I'm trying to watch them at work, my cable provider makes it to where certain channels you're not allowed to watch on on your app without Wi-Fi, or at least in-home Wi-Fi, which happens to be the CW where NXT's on. So I can't watch NXT, but at least I can watch Vice and watch new episodes of Dark Side of the Ring. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. Well, come on, crap. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. So I'll be excited to know what's gonna happen tonight on Raw, and after all, more build up for probably Jey Uso and Gunther. We're probably not gonna see anything with Cody Rhodes and John Cena tonight because I think John Cena's off doing, Hollywood BS stuff. When did Raw finally back on regular time? The last couple of weeks. Well, yeah, especially I know a couple nights when I was watching them uh, on Netflix on my phone at work. I always forgot they were coming on at 3, but many times I always rewatch it at 8, as normal time. So it still feels the exact same, even though technically it's not live anymore. But that makes it feel like it's live when they say it's live. But yeah, at least tonight I'll be able to watch it at 8 o'clock. Because before I was having a problem with that. Probably go over CM Punk's favor. Well, yeah, especially now that we know about the favor. It's CM Punk's favor was to have Paul Heyman come out and be in his corner instead of Roman Reigns, and it's going to prove about how loyal Paul Heyman is to CM Punk or Roman Reigns. I know we still got a couple, at least until next week, I think. Until then, the shows goes down, and it's been going to be quite a night, especially for matches. Obviously, now we're not going to see Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton because of Kevin Owens' neck surgery that has to happen. Mother, oh, you piece of shit. Bummer. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just unless it's like a kayfabe thing. They say he does have neck injuries, but technically he doesn't. It's just because they maybe, or the fact is they're saving it to where he's going to fight Randy Orton. He'll lose the match, get punt kicked, and then be sent off to have neck surgery. And they could claim that it was the punt kick that made him have to go get neck surgery. I feel like if they could have done it like that, but you know, chances are if Kevin Owens was going to do anything like that, it could have caused more damage than during the matchup, and they probably don't want to risk it. Because nowadays, wrestlers nowadays, you don't see them fighting through injury, especially ones that are severe, like neck injuries. Because one bad bump could lead to someone being paralyzed for the rest of their life if not yet dead. Yeah, but now the pretty sure that can mean something else for like Randy Orton to do. figure out a way to get into WrestleMania because I said that was a great match that could have happened, but I feel like they could set up something to where they say, yeah, instead, like it was a rouse for Kevin Owens to get a one up over Randy. But obviously, I don't think that is a thing. But who knows? Maybe Nick Aldis will face Randy Orton at WrestleMania. But I feel like it was just a way for to get Kevin Owens out of the fact that he was going to get kicked in the head. Yeah. And of course, maybe I'd say, well, for some of the matches that are happening, as well, maybe tonight we also see more build up for maybe to see Io and Bianca Belair, and of course Rhea Ripley somehow find a way to get herself involved in the world title match to where it's going to involve a triple threat because that's pretty much what everyone was going to think it's going to be. Not going to be one on one. It's going to end up being a triple threat. I mean, people can see that a mile away. What that was going to be. I mean, don't you guys agree with me? Let me know if you guys agree that the women's world title match is going to end up as a triple threat. One minute, guys. More than likely. Well, yeah, I agree. Because that's how they're setting it up. Because how else would you have Rhea Ripley signing a contract to make it seem like it's a triple threat match and not have it be a triple threat match? Like, you can't swerve fans like that. Everybody knows it's going to turn into a triple threat match one way or another. And as well, while we're at it, how about we do some predictions? So let's say if it is a triple threat match, I think there's a chance that it's either going to between. I think Bianca Belair is going to win, obviously because she's undefeated right now. Or it'd be a shocker and have Io Sky retain the title between uh, Bianca and Rhea. I feel like she may be the one that Io will pin Rhea. Hold on 1 second, folks. Pez, if you have any your thoughts of a prediction of how that one's going to be, let me know because I wouldn't mind seeing other people's opinions for matches that definitely happen in WrestleMania. And my knees just starting to mess up. Better rub that one out. No. I mean, my knee. Feel like I got a Charlie horse. Feel like it's about to come up. Don't you all just hate it when you get a cramp coming on in your legs? All right. So for the Rhea and obviously for the soon-to-be triple threat match for the women's world title, I think it's either going to be Bianca Belair winning or Io Sky retaining. There's that. Jade versus Naomi. Now, that one's a harder one to predict because I think it's the first actual WrestleMania singles match for Jade Cargill. And It's gonna be a good match. I'm sure about that. It's gonna be close neck and neck for some of them because I feel like Naomi's gonna pull some tricks out there and that. And if anything, I'm thinking we're gonna go with Jade on this one because she's a hot character, and I think she's gonna do it with a good run. If they want to push her, they're gonna make her win. Is that okay? You say Rhea? Well, if not Bianca, that's what I'm saying. Out of the three choices, I think it's gonna be Bianca because A, she's got an undefeated streak at WrestleMania, undefeated single streak, and there's Jade versus Naomi. I'm gonna take Jade. Then Gunther versus Jey Uso. I want to say Jay. It's gonna be a close match. I'm gonna say Jay. Then Jade as well. Okay. As well, Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm gonna say Jey Uso. Just because I like the guy, and plus two, he's a fan favorite. They're gonna have Jay win. I think Gunther had the world title long enough. And plus two, he won over Jay numerous times. It's about time Jay gets that one. Even if it's not for a while, at least have Jay win the world title once. Next, we got, well, we now know it's Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. I believe they're going to give it to Jacob Fatu. As much as I hate to say it, I think they're going to give it to Jacob Fatu. Just because he's working his way to be by himself. I think it's going to set up where he wins the United States title and he says he's going to do it. He did it without, you know, uh, Tamatanga or, you know, or Solo Sokoa. Which picks him out of the bloodline. Like, unless Braun Strowman gets involved or something like that. I don't know. Next up, we were pretty sure there's going to be. I'm pretty sure there's an Intercontinental Championship match. I would think it's going to be between Finn Balor, Penta, and Braun Breaker. I'm not sure about it, but if it's a possibility about it, I feel like anything Braun Breaker's not going to leave WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion, as far as I know. If the Intercontinental title is on the line at WrestleMania. Next, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship, which we're starting to find out within these weeks, in the gauntlet match. And for that one, I don't know who's going to win. Until we see more of that outcome, probably in the next live stream, I'll have more of a thought on that one. Okay, you're going to say Penta? Because I believe Penta deserves it. I mean, after all, well, then again, most people that come from AEW and they're starting off, even though they're getting a big push, sometimes they may not actually go all the way to getting a title match. That's just because he's Penta does not. Oh, hi, Jordan Ramsey. How are you? Just because he's there, just like because like Ricky Starks, who's now known as Ricky Saints, in 2 months when he got into NXT, he ends up winning the North American title. I don't think you're gonna do that to everyone that comes from AEW to WWE. So, I do believe Penta maybe deserves to win the Intercontinental Championship if it's a match at WrestleMania. Next up, we're going to have Logan. I assume it's going to be Logan Paul versus AJ Styles because it's setting up for that. And I do believe that I have to give this one to AJ because he's been gone for a while and he hasn't been doing a lot. And if they want to keep him around, unless this is like near the end of his career, I feel like AJ's gonna needs to deserve this win to prove to himself. Just woke up. Let's go with everybody. Okay. Well, like I said, about Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. That's gonna be a matchup at WrestleMania. But Penta has gotten a massive push, and that's why I think he'll get it. Well, okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If it's a matchup happening for the Intercontinental title, I do believe he may have a shot at being the Intercontinental champion. That's what I'm gonna say. AJ versus Logan Paul. If that's a matchup going on, we're gonna have to say I want to say AJ Styles. I mean, as much as I hate Logan Paul, because a lot of people hate that son of a bitch. I mean, I'm surprised that WWE even wants to work with this guy after incidences of him with YouTube. I mean, if they had not noticed about how he nearly ruined his YouTube career after showing a dead body at the Aokigahara Forest, which, if you guys don't know or not from Japan, it's known it's called the Aokigahara Forest, or in more English terms, it's known as the Suicide Forest. People go there and end their lives, so to say. But he filmed someone who actually, they said he was filming around in there. You know, he was probably told by people to not want to do that. And he ends up, he may accidentally filmed someone who actually was there, who's not around, who's not with us anymore. And obviously, I think he had that part taken out of the video, but he still posted anyway. I think he saw a dead body and then joke around about it. You know, that's not cool. And I think that him and his brother Jake are still known around the people. It's plus two about his shitty Prime branding. I mean, because I don't drink Prime. No. To me, that shit's disgusting. As to so many others that drank who tried to drink and said it was shit. I mean, I don't prefer drinking their stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure if ever Logan Paul catches me watching or watches my live streams, if he ever did, because the guy is a big star on the internet and all that, friends with KSI and Speed. Like, come on, man. I think AJ will lose to put Logan Paul over. I mean, if so, and they're probably going to put, if he's trying to push Logan Paul to be a WWE star, they'd probably make him lose. But if that's near the end of AJ Styles' career, then I'm going to say it could have gone on with anyone else other than Logan Paul. But next, I think we got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Now, that one, I find it hard to see who's going to win that one. I mean, because Drew's getting a great big build up for his matchup against him. And I think that actually, now I think about it, I think I'm going to give it to Damian. I'm pretty sure Damian Priest is going to win that match. I mean, and guys, like I said, all these matches are not going to be part of like, you don't know if it's night one or night two for these, but I'm just saying the matches that are going to happen. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more to come. But as far as I'm concerned, I think Damian Priest is going to beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Then there's the triple threat match, like I mentioned, about Punk versus Rollins versus Reigns. Yeah. Now that one, the triple threat match, I, you know, as much as I say, I think it might give it to Punk. I mean, after all, he just came back. He's gonna have Paul Heyman on his side, unless Paul Heyman screws him in the end and gives the win to Roman. That's what I'm thinking. It's either gonna have Roman pick the win because Heyman turns his back on Punk, or Punk's gonna end up winning out of pure luck because it's gonna be like them two trying to destroy Punk and then end up turning like Rollins and Reigns want to hurt Punk, but then they end up turning on each other. And Punk sneaks in for the win. I think that's what could happen like that. I'm gonna say, and as well, Dave, CM Punk hasn't had too many wins in a singles match at WrestleMania. Now, so far as I tell, he only had maybe one or two. But and I know he does have more wins, but not in singles. He's only because he also won Money in the Bank ladder matches twice, but most of the singles matches he lost. CM Punk, both Roman and Seth have had their moments at WrestleMania because I feel like they need to give Punk that one. So that's the main event for night one. Next, I think there's the only one I know about is the WWE Undisputed Championship, Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Now, I do think if there's a chance The Rock's gonna get involved. Maybe Travis Scott, because I really hope that that Cody Rhodes gives Travis Scott that receipt. Literally punch his shit in, break his nose. That fucker deserves it. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't hate Travis Scott, but sometimes he's got to learn. If you go too quickly and you go too rough on people, you gotta remember receipts come for you. When they owe you receipts and they're gonna give it to you, you gotta take that shit like a man. Don't act like a bitch. Don't be talking shit like, oh, he hit me like that. No, you started first by giving the guy a black eye, and if he gives you a receipt, don't bitch and complain because you know you deserved it. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a hard one because I do believe, if anything, I think like Cena. I'm the guy that thinks they're going to give Cena the 17. I know because Cena deserves to finally break the record for the 17 title win. But I don't know if it's going to happen at WrestleMania. If anything, I think it may be a month after WrestleMania. Like they'll get a rematch and win the title off of Rhodes after WrestleMania, as far as I know. That's my say because I feel like if anything, because we've seen that Cody Rhodes would fight through everything that when someone tries to screw him and he ends up winning at the end, especially like last year's WrestleMania, and that even though he lost the favor, it was literally bloodline rules and stacked against him with The Rock beating his ass, and literally it was like a handicap match, and he still came out in the end for winning it. Flair has more world titles, but WWE doesn't recognize him. Yes, I know. Most people claim that he's like WWE claims he's a 16-time world champion, but elsewise, I think most people think he is up to like 22. I think maybe or something like that. I think he's like 22-time world champion. But according to what we see, WWE wants to claim that you could say they still claiming that he still has won more world titles than anyone, and they just want to have like our 22, I believe. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm saying. I think as they said before, it was like 22 or 24. It's somewhere in the 20s, but WWE only, we're going to give them like, okay, let's give them 16. So there's an opportunity if someone does get up that high before they end their career, we at least want to claim they could be above Flair in one thing. As far as I know, I think Cena is not only tied Flair for the world title reigns, I think he also tied for the U.S. championship reigns because I know you've seen WWE games, they claim Ric Flair has won the U.S. title like 6 or 7 times, and Cena's equal that amount as well. So he ain't only tied Flair for world title for world titles, but he also tied him for U.S. titles. And if anything, I feel like if they really want to sub Cena to have anything of a claim, not only to have a 17th world title win, but why not have him be a Grand Slam? Because there's one title in his career that he has never won or let alone going after, and that's the Intercontinental Championship. And that's what I'm saying. Like him and Sheamus are both going for an Intercontinental title win. I feel like that's another thing that needs to set up for Cena before he goes out. One of them not only break a record claimed by WWE, but as well have him go out as a Grand Slam champion too. Plus, there's another thing. Oh yeah, I forgot the women's WWE Championship match: Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte's now at what 15? I think now, right now. And if she wins, she'll tie her dad with 16. Or I mean, she already holds the record as the most world champions as a female, according to WWE. But for her to equal up to her dad in the records, I feel like there's a chance that I think Tiffany may get this one. Think they're going to give it to Tiffany. Maybe Charlotte Flair may eventually get it down the road. I just don't think they're going to have her back and then just win the world title like that. Because she already claimed how that happened last time. Like, history repeats itself. And WWE doesn't like to be the ones that constantly repeat themselves over and over again. Hmm. Well, anyway, if anything, I feel like Tiffany Stratton may come out with that win. Let me know what you guys think. In fact, tell you what, I'm going to do one last check through and then I'll be back to maybe do an outro. Sorry about that, guys. I guess UPS is just slacking today. Now I can see why. I'm definitely gonna. Oh, one I'm not sure about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those ones are gonna be hard to say who wins and that. And besides, last SmackDown when they were talking, they said that basically went off script and there was a lot of heat involved. I mean, I'm not sure if it was work heat or shooting heat, but yeah, well, who knows? But there's more stuff gonna happen on tonight. But anyway, tell you what, I'm gonna probably stop us at the 50th mark. So, still waiting on that. And I need to talk to Hassan Belts about next time doing DHL instead of UPS because UPS has been slacking on the packaging and the delivery stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, longer than most expected. But hey, I have time off, so why not try to do as much as I can? Check out my videos on my main channel, about 420 videos there, and you see my videos of what I'm about to do. You got any upcoming videos coming up? Oh yeah, I definitely am. Like once my package arrives, obviously I'm gonna do a video there. I mean, once it does arrive, because I know it's supposed to come today. So I know later on today, when I do get the package, I may just do a video right off the bat to do an unboxing review video about it. It comes from Hassan Belts. Check that out once that soon comes. And I'll maybe post stuff of the belt on my Instagram and on X. On Instagram at Damien96 and then X at DMTombstone96. Check those. Is that where I most post up there before I post on the YouTube channel. And as well, check out my YouTube channel, my videos. Like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. After all, I'm getting closer to 700 subscribers, close to 700 right now. And every bit of you subscribing helps me out. And make sure you like this live stream as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys next time.